a value add. I want you to be a value add, and I want you to charge value-based fees. The reason I've got a picture of a honeybee up here, why would you have a picture of a honeybee up here? What does that have to do with leadership? Well, people know there's a shortage of honeybees. Number one, there's a shortage, right? They're dying off. What do they do? What do they do? What do they do that's beneficial to humanity, to life? They play a part in this ecosystem. They continually give. They collect from one place on those tiny little hairs you see on their legs. They collect pollen and they go distribute it everywhere they land. Everywhere they land, they add value. What do you do when you land, when you touch down? Do you add value or do you just take? Are you concerned with how much you're going to get as opposed to how much you're going to give? Do you add value or do you look for value? Do you only show up in places where value is offered in the form of economy or economic enrichment? Do you only come if people can pay you? We follow the people that we follow 9 times out of 10. I'm going to say 99.99 times out of 10 because they were doing something for free and we came across it. We came across the YouTube video. Nobody charges for YouTube, but everybody's there giving value, smashing value every day. 10 years, 20 years of value. Downloadables, ebooks, massive value. What do you do? Who do you do it for? How often do you do something for free? Where are you adding value? You will not even know the concept of value-based fees unless you add value. Value-based fees are fees based on the client's desired outcome. So client X, they want to lose 40 pounds. They're getting married in 6 months. You say, okay, I can do personal training, diet prescription. I can also do some mindset training with you for 4 months. I'm going to work for, I don't know, 24 hours. 6 times we'll meet, 24 hours over the course of 1 month, 2 months, 3 times a month we'll meet. 24 hours for 2 months. And you charge $90 per hour. 90 times 6. And that's what you charge the person. That's one way to look at it. That's hourly based. That's one way to perceive it. Or you could go value. Because if you go value, then you're going to look at the outcome they want. They want to look right in their wedding dress. They want to look right in their wedding suit. They want to look right on one day of their lives that they're never going to have again. There's going to be a lot of pictures taken and they got one shot to make it. And they coming to you for the results. So is that really worth $90 times 6? Is that what it's really worth? Or is it worth more? Because that's $540. Is it really worth that? Or is it worth $10,000? Now I want to tell you something about the value of who you work with. When you charge a high fee, when you double your prices, when you add a 0 to the back of your prices, the same effort is required to make the sale, number one. Number one is the same effort required to make the sale. Number two, the clients are committed. You value what you pay for. People don't value their high school ring the way they value their wedding ring. Let me give you that example. People don't value a Toyota the way they value a Tesla. It's 2 different values. They're both cars. They both get you around from A to Z, A to B. But the Tesla costs more. So when you charge somebody more, you're actually helping them. You're helping them to pay attention. The more people pay for something, the more they value it. The more people pay for your services, the more they value you. There was a saying, I'm gonna close on this. It was a saying when I was young. And it's a saying that I passed down to my daughter. I passed this instruction down. And there's a saying that I hope we pass down to our children. I definitely pass it down to mine. And if you haven't heard of it, if you haven't done it, I'm going to give it to you now. You train people how to treat you when they meet you. You train people how to treat you when they meet you. So if you've ever had an abusive spouse, if you were ever spoken to the wrong way, if you were ever spoken to out of turn, if you were ever disrespected in a place where you didn't have to be, but you chose to be, you train people how to treat you when they meet you. So train your clients how to treat you when they meet you. Be a value add and charge what we call value-based fees. That's my time, guys. Thank you for sticking around. Next week, we'll be back, same time, same place, 5 p.m. EST. Come over to ShaanRais.com and let's see what we can do to work together. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next week.